Welcome, it's a brand new day. And I'm sure you must be wondering what's brand about today because it's 1 p.m. Well, don't forget, this program is christened New Day. And I'm Ivan Dugan. On today's edition of the show, we have a bumper package for you. Something set to thrill you and give you some thrills as well. I'm not alone in the studio today. I have, as usual, the delectable...
I think I like the word delectable.
I know what you like. I know what you like. It's me, Ivan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the Thursday edition of the program called New Day, the voice of the new generation. My name is Tunbosun. Welcome.
And on the show, as you know, on Thursdays is the wind down segment, and on Tuesdays is the wind up edition of the show. So today is not going to be any different while winding down in style to the weekend.
Okay, now last Tuesday we had a competition called The Word for the Day. It's time to announce the winner. So are you the winner? The winner is, we'll actually tell you the winner after this break. Stay with us.
Wanna be in the know? Tune into the show. It's called New Day, now in your zone. Touching the work and career. Ends up in the play zone. Take luck to entertain, inspire to make you feel at home. And it's all about you. It's all about you. New Day. Voice of a new generation. New Day. Voice of a new generation. It's the New Day. Voice of a new generation. New Day. Voice of a new generation. It's a new day.
Do not deface public property. Do the right thing. Let's change the way we think.
Nice to have you back with us. Now, last Tuesday, we had a competition called The Word
of the Day.
Of the Day. Good. Now, the answer to the question is hidden agenda. Now, what we told you to do with that was to actually form a very constructive statement. Now, it seems our viewers are getting very religious now.
Oh, yeah. They have some pastoral genes in them, especially our winner.
Okay, yeah. Right. Now, the winner is, I'm sure, by the time I read out the statement, you will actually know who you are. Now, he said, every hidden agenda against my progress is destroyed.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen, Father, Lord.
Okay, so congratulations to you, Abiodun Akiemi. You've won yourself 5,000 Naira cash prize, just like that.
Just like that, just by sending messages on Twitter or Facebook.
And answering the questions.
Exactly. So it's quite easy. It's very, very simple. You know, we have our Facebook and social media platforms. Just send in your contributions, and you can smile like Mr. Abiodun did on Tuesday.
Okay, now later on the show.
Yep. We'll be having, beautiful segments on the show. Like, on Thursdays, we have the personality segment of the show. And today's personality is someone interesting, someone whose voice can serenade almost anything in the world. She's a multi-award winning musician. She's appeared in on many stages worldwide. And I'm pretty sure that I can't wait to have her on stage.
If only she can give me that voice.
No. I like your voice the way it is. I do like your voice the way it is.
All right,
but I love her voice.
Okay.
She has a better voice, I have to confess.
Really. Okay, now if you think you can dance, before you give me the answer, then why don't we wait for the Creative Edge segment that'll be happening later on in the show? We have somebody called Prince of Dance. That guy can dance.
Well, yeah, he can dance, but trust me.
Okay, we'll see.
It's not just about the creative and personality segments. Also, we have the popular He Said, She Said segment on the show, which we used to wind down the program. And today's topic is highly controversial, one bordering on today's relationships, and it's online dating. I can't wait to dig into it, Tunbosun. Online dating, that's something very, very controversial. Some people go for it, some are against it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, although I have a good feeling that you and Our guest would.
Don't even
No,
think.
because look at last week, I almost came out tops.
Seriously.
I just let you guys have the day. Come on.
Right.
I'm being a gentleman.
Okay. Okay, now it's time to bring in our guest. But before then, let's watch this short musical break. The program continues immediately.
Wanna be in the know? Tune to the show. It's called New Day, now in your zone. Touching the work and career. Ends up in the play zone. Take luck to entertain. Inspired to make you feel at home. And it's all about you. It's all about you. New Day. It's a new generation. New Day. It's the new day. It's a new generation. New Day. It's a new day.
Hi. Daddy. Look.
We should know better.
Do the right thing. Let's change the way we think.
Together.
Come, let's live together.
Kaibiri no funuo Omo wanyi no mwikorobia anamajuno Oleye merenu weja lwaku Our strength is in our diversity.
Let's live together.
Can you be real? No funuo.
Let's live together.
No funuo.
Let's live together.
I say, mo can you be real? No funuo.
Gashi, yan wana, mu zama tare, mu zama daya, mu gina kasanmu ta yi karfi, rike hannuna, mu yi zama tare, muriya mu daban ne amma mu hadu, mu yi fada da makiyin mu yan wana, mu zama tare, mu zama daya, mu gina kasanmu ta yi karfi, rike hannuna, zaka iya zo ko kai dan Hausa, zaka iya zo ka kai da Yoruba, zaka iya zo ka kai da Igbo, zaka iya zo ko kai da Ibibiyo, zaka iya zo ko kai da Fulani, zaka iya zo ko kai da Igala, zaka iya zo ko kai da Ijo, ko kai da Bini.
Our diversity is our strength. Let's live together as one.
Okay, I'm very sure you enjoyed that musical break. I mean, like I did.
I did as well.
And
Beautiful video.
you know, already we've said so much about our guest. Now, let me also give you another tip that our guest happens to be one of the musicians on that video. You know.
Yes, yeah. Wasn't easy.
He said so many things that if I should just add any other things, probably going to be an understatement.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, should we roll the drums? Should we clap our hands?
Let's clap our drums roll, drum roll.
All right, thank you. It's good to have you with us, Lara.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Very beautiful as usual.
Thank you, so do you. You
On your
are
own.
representing.
But
You're
I like your
representing.
hair. I like your hair.
Thank
Very
you.
stylish.
Thank you.
It's a trademark.
Thank you
Okay,
so
Lara,
much.
nice to have you.
Thank you.
Now, the first question is, who is Lara George? No, I know she's a musician. I know she's this. I know she's that. But what is it about Lara George that many people don't know? Like her favorite food, her hobbies, her favorite sport, and things like that. So, who's Lara George?
Okay, well, a lot of people don't know that Lara George happens to be very fun-loving. Most people think I'm like, all
I can see all fun-loving.
jacketed, and I'm really not, So I can be very easygoing.
Very easygoing.
I can be very easygoing.
You can be. Oh.
Yeah.
So it all depends.
Yeah. It depends on what the topic at hand is.
Okay, now the next topic, the one is very simple. So, those aspects that we don't know, like your favorite food, your hobbies, and things like that.
My favorite food, I love anything that has prawns in it.
Really?
I love
Seafood.
but not fish. I'm not a fish lover, but I love prawns. Like if you give me prawns with amala, I'll eat it. If you give me prawns with pounded yam, I'll eat it. If you give me prawns with plantain, I'll eat it. I just love prawns. I love anything prawns.
All right, and your hobbies?
And I love to swim, even though I can't really swim.
But you love to.
I'm one of those people who just, I'm in the shallow end, and I go from one end of the shallow end to the other end of the shallow end, and I'm like, oh, I'm swimming.
It's good. At least I try to swim.
I know.
It's on my bucket list, though.
I'm a tryer to be swimming now.
People that will just sit on the edge like they're still swimming.
Like you,
No,
right?
I actually get in the water. I get in the water.
Okay. You're still better than me.
I know you can't swim. Come on, please.
But yeah, it's definitely one of my to-dos. I have to learn how to swim and hold my own in the deep end. So by the time you interview me next on this show, I'll be a
like
You'll be a pro.
I'll be a pro.
On the Olympics,
Well, that's great. That's great. Actually, don't forget, viewers, you can as well send in your contributions and your questions to Lara George on our Facebook and Twitter handles. Just go to Facebook and Twitter, find us, and drop in your comments. Lara, the video we just saw, was a remake. I can remember the video back in the days, Night remake, and it was good seeing almost everybody in the video. How was the shooting the video? How long did it take you?
Oh, it was great. We were approached to redo the song as part of the promo for the movie. For the book written by Chimamanda, Half of a Yellow Sun, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. So it was something that I personally was very excited to be a part of, and we shot that video. As you can see, we had like so much input from just the entire industry, Two-Face and
Olamide was there, Chidima,
Flavor, everybody, so like it was nice. It was nice. We shot it over maybe like a 2 to 3 week period.
Oh.
It was quite a bit, but it was fun every step of the way.
Good.
So.
Okay. Good. Now, the very personal Lara. I know you're married.
Yes, I am.
How many years of marriage?
10 years.
Like seriously?
Wow. 10 years.
Seriously? Yes, and it was my 10th year wedding anniversary just last month on the 4th of September.
Congratulations are not far off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I would ask, what is it about 10 years of marriage? And I don't mean to ridicule anybody, and they don't go as far as that. What keeps you going?
I know. I mean, it's definitely a prayer. For those who, I feel like it's a miracle that I was able to get to 10 years.
10 years.
Because it can be hard. Marriage is like, I don't know, it's like this big exam. It's a
You don't get the
exam.
questions until you
No,
get
you get into it.
I'm telling you, and you know the thing again is I'm very angry with all the people who got married like ways before
Yeah.
me.
And they tell you marriage is
They
sweet,
just tell you
bed of
everything's just
roses.
sweet, you know, everything's just perfect. It's a lie. It has its challenges.
Okay.
But you know, so the thing is learning to be patient,
Wow.
and learning to, you know, be kind, and all those things that are very, very difficult to do, you know, and understanding.
Oh, no,
a
that's
whole lot of
key.
understanding
That's key.
as well. And for me, it's just been one day at a time. I don't know how I got here. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Like 10 years, I'm like, oh God, I give you praise.
Okay, now, I mean, closely following, you know, marriage, you seem to be scandal free. How do you do
Yeah,
that?
very.
Well, I mean, thank God. Thank God. Again, it's not like I think you see with especially those of us who are in some sort of limelight.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have to be extra careful if we want to make our marriages work. And
Definitely.
there are compromises that you may not be able to make if
Okay.
you want to keep your home going. You know, so you want to go the extra length to avoid
Yeah.
a picture
Okay.
that looks a certain way.
Definitely.
You know, so if it even looks suspicious, like run from it, like run in the opposite direction.
Faster than Usain Bolt.
I'm telling you. So you know, you don't want to even give room for any kind of
True.
doubt at all that, you know, oh, is she doing that thing or is she
yeah.
not doing that thing, you know. And I think that helps.
Okay.
I think it's hard because
Yeah.
sometimes it also means that you're not as out there
Okay,
yeah,
as
as you
other-
might
No,
want to be. But again, there is a way to be out there and just keep that balance. And it's a very delicate balance that, you know,
Oh.
every day I'm praying, God, just help me.
You know, talking about the balance, you say you mentioned about keeping. As a musician, definitely you go on tours, you do promotions and all of it. How have you been able to manage your husband, your son, and your career
Yeah.
in 10
I
years?
actually have two children.
Two
I have
children.
a son and a daughter. My son is 8 and my
Yeah.
daughter turned 2.
Really?
Yes.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Wait, is that still cake?
Oh, it's past
No,
already.
but cakes, but there's still cake.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
I know
You can
cakes
come
don't
for
finish
cake.
like
You
that.
can come for cake.
All right, no problem.
So yeah, but actually, so my husband manages me.
Oh,
He's actually my manager.
yeah.
And that helps. That
that's-
really helps because he knows my itinerary. He
Okay.
knows my schedule. You know, he's very involved in my
Yeah.
work. It helps because, you know, then I don't have to do as much explaining.
Yeah.
So, you know, oh, this is how my industry is. This is how my industry. No, I'm like, no, you go handle it so that he can see
How for himself, how it is.
Exactly, and that really helps. I mean, we've had our rough patches just trying
definitely.
to make it work, you know, between husband and wife, and you're like, sometimes you want to do it a certain way, and sometimes he wants to do it a certain way. But to a large extent, for me, it's been a big winning factor.
Wow.
Okay, now you're talking about industry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the, should I say, music industry, yes, but actually the
entertainment,
gospel.
basically.
Yes.
So how do you survive the challenges, you know, in this gospel music industry?
There are plenty challenges. I can't even begin to start.
Just give us the top ones. The top ones.
Well, you know, basically. So, I mean, I like to call myself an inspirational artist because, you know, I'm just slightly different from your regular gospel artist.
Okay.
You know, but even so, because you know, I do the main thrust of my music is gospel.
Yeah.
Everybody expects you to come and work for free.
Oh.
And I'm like,
After they say you're praising the Lord,
I'm
Exactly.
like, free.
it's not free. It's not free to do what we do because you know it costs just as much to the gospel artist as it does the secular artist to get the production done, to shoot the videos, to, you know, just
That's a lot of
Promotions and all of it.
yeah, it costs. Nobody's gonna look when you go to the market. Nobody's gonna. Oh, Lara George, come and take this meat for free.
No problem.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
You know?
Okay, we've been having so much fun with Lara George in the house. Now, Lara just released a musical video in brand new recently. So we watch that and the program continues. It's still New Day, the voice of the new generation.
They said that when we married, one day when we got tired, they said we know the matter how much we were on fire. But I believe that every love this love will last forever. Love me, 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 love me. And when we step together, so now I know that there is this love will last forever. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Oh yeah, if you love your baby, show out. Hey, for your dance and show the world you're crazy. In love, this love will last forever. We'll always be together. Love me, 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 love me. Otani ya wow, oh no. Otani ya wow, love will last forever. Love me, we'll always be together. This love will last forever. We'll always be together. Love me, love me, oh yeah, if you love your baby, show up. For your days and show the world you're crazy. In love, this love will last forever. We'll always be together.
That video, so much love in the air.
Yeah.
And you look very beautiful in it again.
Oh, thank you.
So this is a new album.
Oh yeah, this is the first single off of my newest body of work. It's an EP that is also titled Love Once and Seen, which I released to celebrate my 10-year wedding anniversary.
Fantastic.
So,
no, let's clap for you.
There's 6 tracks of love songs.
Oh, really?
And,
all for your husband.
Oh, you know, just celebrate love.
Tunbosun.
So tell us more about the album.
Yeah, so like I said, this is the first track off of that album, Love Once and Seen. It's out already on iTunes and Amazon and all the major online stores. But the physical release will be by next week. It will be on the street, so watch out for it.
By the way, who composes your songs?
I do.
Really?
I know my own music.
All your songs?
Absolutely.
Everything?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. So all of your songs you've ever released have been written by Lara George.
Absolutely.
That's marvelous. Well, we have some comments on Facebook directed to you. This one coming from Bio. He says that Lara George, your Ijobo Arun musical was something that really got me religious.
Wow.
Wow. So like you said, you're inspirational. So you've inspired someone to turn to be more religious. That's good. This one coming from Cynthia. She says, I can't wait to get this your new album. When will it be out?
Next week. Next week. Watch out.
All right, so Cynthia, there you have it. Next week, the album will be out.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
So, Lara, what inspires you?
Just life, everything about life. So the reason why, again, I call my music inspirational is because I want to, I try to sing about everything that life brings you.
Okay.
Love, social justice and equity, God himself. And I just try to, sing from the God perspective. And to bring a fresh, just a breath of fresh air to people. There's so much music with so much negativity.
Yeah, exactly.
So, people are singing about how they're going to die. And people are singing about how, everything is hard. And yeah, I know, but enough of that already. For me, I just want that when you pick up a Lara George album or a Lara George
Dansaki.
That
was a marvelous song.
Thank you.
And a good video as well.
Much. Thank you. I just want that people are actually inspired to greater every time that you pick up a Lara George song to listen to.
Okay.
That's what I hope to achieve.
We have some messages on Twitter. This one coming from Sahid. He's asking, were you influenced musically while growing up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I listened to all kinds of music when I was growing up. I mean, everybody listens to Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Victor Whiteful. I don't stand in front of the fan and saying, if you see mommy, what's up? I'm telling you, Ebenezer Obey, ABBA. That's how diverse my influences are. I every music that Eddie Grant.
Yeah.
Really?
Well.
I used to sing, what's that? Electric Avenue, all that. I used to write the words down. Carmen, everybody. I listened to all the music that was available to me.
Wow, that's
at
wonderful.
The time. And I just remember as a child, I used to say to myself, I want to do this. I think I can do this.
Really?
Wow.
But thinking about you think you can do this, I know you have an architectural background.
I do. Yes. I'm an architect. I'm actually an architect.
Do you practice? Do you practice?
So, in my brain, I'm
practice.
In my brain, no, I'm practicing. No, but I hope to still.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
I just kind of, music is just such a passion for me.
Oh, yes.
It's such, I dream music. I sleep it, I think it, I wake up.
You swim it.
I swim it. I'm telling you, like sometimes I'm dreaming and I hear a song and I wake up and I'm like, where's my phone? I have to record
and
my
seriously.
I'm telling you, that's how
passionate
much of an obsession music is for me.
Fantastic.
I can't imagine myself not doing music. And music is kind of like a very jealous thing to do.
Yes.
It's like, no, you can't do anything else. If you want to do it on a certain level, you've got to give it a certain kind of commitment.
I mean, but fortunately, since your husband is actually managing you,
so it makes the whole job easier.
It does, Ivan. Yeah. It does. It makes it a whole lot easier.
And lovelier.
Yeah. Lovelier and lovingly.
No, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
So do we have...
Oh, yeah, we have a couple of messages on Facebook. This one coming from Chiamaka. She's asking you, in the next 10 years, she just replied that answer, next 10 years, where do you find yourself? Do you still find yourself doing music? Well, Chiamaka, she just gave you an answer. Music is something that she would do, for the rest of her life.
Architecture.
Well, she's not certain. She's not yet certain about architecture. It's still in the balance.
Architecture is in my blood. It's there.
Then where is music?
Music
in our head.
In my being.
In your being.
Yeah.
Okay, do you still have more?
Well, for now, we don't have anyone for now, but I also check Twitter and Facebook for more messages. But Lara George, I have a question for you. Look at the entertainment industry. She pointed out earlier about gospel musicians, the challenges and all of it. What separates, what makes it impossible, in quotes now, for a gospel artist to perform in most of these top-end shows compared to the contemporary musician? What's the difference?
It's purely the decision of the gatekeepers, quote unquote, and the gatekeeper is you, the guy who is manning the event and saying, okay, what's going to sell? I beg, I don't want to put this gospel music. I don't want anybody to come and be raising holy hands here. And that's the reason why gospel music has been, pushed to the edge. And it's not just gospel, even music that is just largely inspirational.
Yes.
It's as though once it's not booty shaking music, you get pushed to the side. And yet we are a nation of such religiosity. It's unbelievable because we're the same ones who go to church and mosque.
Exactly.
And then we're the same ones who, when it's time to push good music, we push, inspirational music to the back.
Yeah.
And then we push what is more
worldly.
More how shall I say? How shall I say? I'll try to look for a good word. I mean, I don't, with all due respect to my contemporaries out there, I think that, I mean, if you watch the Grammys, you have gospel artists who perform on stage, BET Awards, gospel artists perform. So why is it that in Nigeria, where there are more churches on your average streets than, in most other parts of the world, it's difficult for us to get good, clean, inspirational music out there. It's a food for thought, and I'm hoping that, maybe somebody listening to this interview will change their approach and their perspective of the way that people like me are treated.
It's been wonderful. I mean, on that for thought note, I would say it's been wonderful having you.
It's been exciting,
This will be going. It should be going.
I don't want you to go, but
so much fun with
exactly.
You guys.
We're having fun as well. It's been beautiful having
just
you.
Before you go, I mean, we have a segment called He Said, She Said, online dating. So, are you for it or against it?
Be very careful about it.
Okay.
My stance on it is be very
careful about it
because there's a lot of anonymity online, and it's very easy to camouflage and be somebody else. So if you are going to delve into online dating,
very careful.
You better be an FBI agent.
All right, no problem.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you
and
so much.
all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you. I had a
Looking
great
forward
time.
to getting your album next week.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay, my name is Tunbosun, Ivan, and Lara is about to step out.
Exactly.
And so that the program can continue. Now, I said earlier on that if you know you're a very good dancer, wait a minute and watch this clip from our Creative Edge segment.
Beautiful.
It's called Prince of Dance, and we'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.